Okay, here we go. He's weak. We can do this. We can do this. One more. Drop down. Come on. Don't have smoke. Don't have smoke. Yes. Yes. All right, get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Oh my gosh, this guy. What is up, everybody? It's BBK Dragoon with a huge smile on my face as we talk about Titanfall 2. Why this game deserves your attention and the attention of streamers and content creators. Respawn Entertainment is breaking the mold in 2016, releasing a shooter with no day one $60 season pass. That just doesn't happen with EA games. Let alone the fact that there'll never be weapon releases and DLC packs that divide the community. You can't even buy skins in-game. Yes, you heard me right. You earn your skins through gameplay. Respawn Entertainment has far exceeded a lot of my expectations with this game. They listened to the feedback from the beta playtest and made appropriate changes. They have created a fantastic single-player campaign and have put together a shooter the likes of which I haven't seen for 5 or 6 years. It reminds me of that golden era of 360 shooters. These dudes knew what they were doing when they put it together, so let's just open with the campaign. It's exceptional. It's a really good, fun campaign. Each of the levels carefully crafted and designed, and they all have a theme. One of the levels that happens earlier on has, by far, one of the coolest shooter mechanics I've ever had in a mission. I don't want to show any footage of it. When you get there, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But it's that brilliant level design that comes from developers who have a lot of experience in this genre. The visuals are gorgeous. Yes, I'm playing on the Xbox One throughout the course of this video. I don't have a PC that can handle Titanfall 2. If you guys do have a PC, understand that the movement system is only made better on the PC. They've done a great job with the control scheme on the Xbox, making it feasible, easy to use, intuitive, and you can still enjoy the radical and freeform, almost parkour movement system this game has. But on the PC, it just plays faster and even more fluid. But the campaign, again, was just a really good time. Well-designed levels, and like I mentioned there, that parkour element, they really did a great job highlighting the unique movement system that Titanfall 2 has. Sequences that remind you a lot of the original Mirror's Edge, mixed in with great relationship building between you and the Titan. When I saw the initial trailers come out for Titanfall 2, I really was unsure about the direction they were taking the game. The emphasis on the bond between pilot and Titan. But after going through the campaign, I can tell you what, they succeeded in building that relationship between you and your Titan. Storytelling handled in a really cool way. As you're going throughout the missions and you're talking with your Titan, there's a little D-pad prompt that lets you select up for one text response or down for another. It lets you sort of choose the way you're going to interact and talk with your Titan. And while it's subtle, it actually has a pretty meaningful impact as the game pushes forward. Are you going to be a sarcastic dude, or are you going to be sincere to your Titan? Oh, look at this, by the way. How can you not just laugh out loud when you literally punch a guy in the face as you're in a 50-foot tall mech? Boom, you do it again. A smooth 60 FPS on both the campaign and the multiplayer features. An awesome breakdown of the different skins that you can unlock for your Titan and for your pilot, as well as for all the weapons. There are probably like 40 or 50 skins to be earned. And yes, I said earned because they're done through challenges. 50 headshots with this weapon, or reach X level with this Titan. While playing multiplayer, you earn an in-game currency. That currency can be used to buy skins outside of the challenge-based skins. And guess what? There is no microtransaction store. You can't purchase those skins right now. Yes, there was the deluxe edition, which had a different Titan skin, but it's just crazy to me. It's 2016, this is an EA shooter, and there is absolutely no season pass. Respawn has been tweeting sort of shots fired a little bit towards EA, saying that, look, we're never going to divide our community up. We are going to have free maps and free weapons for our player base moving forward. When you spent $60 on a game, you got the complete package. And that's why I think this game deserves support from content creators and streamers, because if we want to see more shooters that break the mold, it needs support. Unfortunately, EA was already reporting and telling ahead of their earnings call, expect disappointing results from Titanfall 2 and higher than projected results for Battlefield 1. And it makes me question, and put my tinfoil hat on, if EA purposefully gave Titanfall 2 a horrible release date intentionally, because it breaks the mold, because it doesn't have a season pass, and because it goes against their normal constructs of making a bunch of money post-launch. EA released Titanfall 2 just days after Battlefield 1, crowding up its marketing space and putting it in a horrible spot where it just couldn't succeed as much as if it released in September, right? Titanfall 2 would have been getting way more airtime and way more promotion and publicity had it released further away from EA's biggest shooter, Battlefield 1. We also have Call of Duty Infinite Warfare coming out pretty soon. So that's just a tinfoil hat thing. I don't really know if I believe it or not, but I will say this. Titanfall 2 exceeded my expectations. We will have to watch and see, from a longevity standpoint, how it holds up. Because I can't tell you here, week 1, when I'm in the honeymoon period, if this game is going to be, like, hugely popular and fun in 6 months. I do remember the original Titanfall maintained a very steady community who enjoyed the game, and there actually was a competitive scene for it for quite some time. But for me, I want to support a shooter that does away with the season pass model, that gives maps free to its player base, that avoids the typical microtransactions and the EA practices that have sort of come to be just an annoyance every year when you look at it and go, I'm not getting the full experience unless I spend $120. So yeah, overall, very positive week, and I would highly recommend this game to anybody looking for a solid shooter. It's a great campaign. It's fun multiplayer. If you like this type of gameplay, if you like wall running, jumping into mechs, explosions, give it a try, dude. I would definitely recommend it. Now, I don't know what your budget is. If you're like a 1 or 2 game a year kind of person, that may not fit into your timeline, and this game probably will go on discount down the road. But I just wanted to share this with you guys. If you've been playing it, I'd love to know. Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, let me know with a like. Thanks, guys, for watching, and we'll see you next time.